Give me.
Hello, viewers. Welcome to the next session of our YouTube channel, Counseling for Higher Education. Today, I am going to talk about study, research, and scholarship opportunities in France. So, before I begin the whole session, I will start first with my contents, that what I'm going to talk. And this contents includes a brief overview of the country France, which is in Europe. Then the very important question, that why to study in France? What are the benefits and what are the opportunities that are available in France? Then moving onwards, I will talk about institutions, universities, and research center which are available in France and which are good for the aspiring students to look for. Then I will talk about the scholarship opportunities, the links and the websites, then the living expenses, the universities, and the visa entry requirements, the eligibility requirements, all of this today I will cover in this video session. Therefore, let's begin. So, first talk about France. France as a country is considered to be the gateway to Europe. It is one of the most famous destinations in Europe, not only in terms of tourism, but also in terms of study opportunities, scholarship opportunities, research opportunities, and also work opportunities. So France is actually surrounded by 6 countries, and it lies in the main core of Europe. The main language of this country is French, but people also talk in English, and that's why French and English simultaneously go hand in hand. But yes, the more focus is given on French because the language and the culture, the French people are very proud of it. The population of this country is approximately 60 million, and one of the most famous cities, as you might be aware, is Paris. Then there are other cities as well in France which are also very famous in terms of study opportunities, that are Grenoble, Lyon, then we have Lille, Nantes, then Monaco, Cannes, that you might have heard as the film festival, Cannes Film Festival. Currency of this country is euro, and the people are very formal and they are proud of their culture. So these are the main aspects of France where you can go and you can exploit the opportunities, exploit all the benefits of this country. But the main question is that why should you choose France as your study destination? And this is very, very important before you apply for any position, before you apply for any study opportunities. So, France is considered to be one of the prestigious education system. The education system in this country is very prestigious, is very elevated, is of elite class. And there are numerous universities, research institutions, research faculties, and many colleges that are available in France where you can find lots of opportunities. And I'm sure you will definitely love this country in terms of studying, in terms of your research and working environment. But basically, study opportunities in France is actually both part-time as well as full-time. So those students who wish to gain a full-time degree, they can find all the universities, and those who wish to work as well as study, there are courses and universities which are run by the government and the private institution in part-time. And you might be very happy to know that one of the French university, which is University of Paris in Sorbonne, is actually the second oldest university in Europe, and it was established around 1200 AD. And this university has a very long history. The French government actually, they welcome foreign students a lot, and there are many universities and institutions in France which actually host many international students. Therefore, it is a must for every aspiring student who want to go and study in France. They should go to the website of Campus France. Campus France is this website which is a must-visit website where you can gain all those information regarding your opportunities, regarding your scholarship, regarding your universities and institutions. Simultaneously, the French government and the French education system makes the application process quite easier. So with one application you can apply to 20 universities. So you need not to fill 20 applications for 20 universities. So you fill one application and you can simultaneously give choices of 20 universities. So these are the benefits. These are the reasons that you should study in France, and you should opt France as your destination. But how many higher education institutions are available in France? So let's go for the statistics. Statistics says that institutions of higher education in France is of the number of 3,500. So across France you will find more than 3,500 universities, research institutions, study institutions, out of which 77 are public funded universities. That means they are run by the government. The finance, the study opportunities are provided by the French government. And then there are a separate and a parallel institution which are called as Grande École. These Grande École are very famous in France, and they offer 5-year diploma program, which is equivalent to master's degree. So if you choose for Grande École, then you can go for, and the program that they offer are of science, business, art, technology, and many other programs. Then there are schools of architecture as well, and French architecture is also very famous. That's why they have lots of architectural institutions. You can also look for those institutions, those universities which specifically provide education in terms of architecture field. Then apart from the main stream, there are other streams and programs as well where the students can opt for these. For example, they have the program of hotel management, they have the program of culinary arts, then they have social programs on social work, and these kinds of institutions, they are more than 3,000 in numbers. The education structure in France is divided into like undergraduate, then they have licenciatura, undergraduate, which comes after baccalaureate, then they have masters, and then they have research or PhD, doctoral degree as well. So postgraduate degree consists of masters by study and masters by research, while the PhD comes after master's degree. So if we look about the universities, colleges and research institutions in France, then you will be very surprised to know, and of course it's good statistics as well, that there are 4 colleges in France that are in top 100 colleges around the world. And these colleges, these universities, they are of great fame. So the education institution in France is divided into different categories with different schools. So they have category of École Nationale, and École Nationale, there are many programs being offered by the École Nationale. Then they have École Polytechnique, then École Supérieure, So you will find École Supérieure of different region, École Supérieure of Lyon, École Supérieure of Grenoble, École Supérieure of Lille and Nantes. Then they have Institut National Polytechnique, which is another category of education, higher education institution. Then École Normale Supérieure, and then they have different universities. France also have lots of and numerous universities and research centers, and they offer degrees in engineering, in science, in technology, in management, in law and pharmacy. So these are the fields that you should look for, that you should opt for, and France offers lot of different programs in all these fields and all different levels of study program. For example, bachelor, for example, master, and for example, master by research. Universities and schools. If I talk about the universities and schools, then there are many number of universities and schools which are available, which are open to foreign students, which are open to many aspiring students to get their degrees from these French universities. So out of which there is University of Paris 11. This is one of the largest college in France, and they offer degrees in science, in law, pharmacy, medicine, technology and engineering. And you know, it's very surprising also that the number of students that are being enrolled in University of Paris 11 is 30,000, out of which 4,800 students are international students from 152 countries. Then there comes École Normale Supérieure Paris, which is located in Paris, and this institution, the institute has 14 academic departments, and they offer degrees in undergraduates, masters and PhDs and doctorates as well. Then there comes the Paris Tech. Paris Tech is also very famous in France in terms of science and technology, and they offer programs of 4, 3 and 2 years of duration. Then we have American University of Paris, which is mainly famous for arts and sciences, which is all the courses are taught in English. Then we have University of Pierre and Marie Curie, which have 125 labs that deals with modeling and engineering, earth and environment. Then there comes another university, which is Louis Pasteur. Louis Pasteur is a university which is in collaboration with the Strasbourg University, located in Strasbourg, and this university has produced many Nobel laureates. So let's move towards what are the other universities and schools available in France. So we have a number of universities and schools available in France so that you can study science, law, economics and medicine, etc. and etc. Out of which I will name a few, which are Artois University, then they have Blaise Pascal University, then Jean Monnet University, Jean Moulin University, Lyon 3, then École Centrale de Lyon, École Nationale Supérieure des Mines de Paris, etc. etc. So these are the famous universities and schools that are in France. Now, before choosing any program, you should know that what are the courses and programs that the French university are elite, are superior, are like they excel in these programs, and they include nuclear science, then space and aviation, then languages, linguistics, arts and history, medicine and law, engineering and science, pharmacology, sociology, geography. These are the programs where the French universities excel. But there are other programs as well, other than these main programs, which includes international business. Then they are also very famous in fashion and studies related to fashion industry and arts. It is very important to give you information regarding the scholarship, fellowship opportunities available in France. So you must look for scholarship and fellowship opportunities, because it is very important and you should not run behind the banks to take loan from them, because there are many scholarships available, and if you go through proper channel and proper application process, then I'm sure that you will definitely get a very good scholarship. These scholarships are sometimes provided by the French government, then sometimes provided by the native countries from where the students or aspirants belong, and there are aid and scholarship provided by the private institutions, non-governmental organizations, and I will name a few of these scholarships, which are the Michaela Farnham Memorial Scholarship, Dr. Carlos E. Memorial Scholarship, then ESA Diversity Scholarship, and we have Fulbright Scholarship and other scholarship programs offered through Erasmus and state universities as well. And to know more about this scholarship, I have given you the link which is complete about the scholarship opportunities and which will tell you the exact detail, which is Campus Bourses, which is present in where you can go and you can find all the scholarship opportunities. Now, if we talk about the tuition fees and living expenses in France, then it is very important to know that French university tuition fees are cheaper than UK and US, not only in terms of the tuition fees but also in terms of living expenses. So an average cost for an international student is something around 430 euros per month, and the average tuition fees that the French universities are going to charge you may vary from 150 euros to 900 euros per month, per term. And it is same for European Union students and foreign students from international background. Well, the cost of universities is very cheaper in terms if you compare from other foreign universities. The application process to apply these universities are very simple. As I already mentioned, that one application you can apply to as many as 20 universities, and the application contains details about your name, about your background, about your nationality, about your educational background. Then they will ask you about the transcript, about your CV, about the proof of English, and the financial, do you have any choice of financial program or not. So you have to give all this information. As I mentioned, that living expenses includes accommodation, then rent, then transportation, food, and other costs. And in France, you are not going to pay more than 400 to 500 euros per month, depending upon the city and the place where you are going to reside. So this is except tuition fees. The tuition fees comes separately. This is just the expenses that you're going to have on yourself, on your living. And the good thing is that also that French government allows the international students to work for 20 hours per week. This is an opportunity provided by the government so that you can work and you can study as well, and then you can support your living. So the university residence in France, it will charge you something from 250 euros to 400 euros per month, and if you own an apartment, then it is going to charge you something from 250 euros to 700 euros per month. Then the French government also gives you some social housing program. What is the social housing program? That if you are a student, if you are an international student and your income or your scholarship is less than a particular level, then they are going to reduce or give a rebate on your monthly expenditure on your housing, on your apartment. So as I was an Erasmus scholar and I did my exchange program in master at the Grenoble Institute of Technology, I was also given this benefit, and I utilized this benefit of CAF, which is Caisse Allocation du Familial, and the French government used to give me a rebate of 100 euros on my monthly expenditure on my accommodation and rent. So thank you viewers, thank you for listening and thank you for watching this video. I'm sure that this video, scholarship, study and research opportunities in France, is going to give you a lot of help and a lot of moral booster. Thank you very much. Keep in touch. Watch our next session.